Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, Archie Luxury. How are you guys? Hey guys, I want to thank you for coming on today. Rolex Authorized Dealers really annoy me. That's right, guys, that's today's topic. And I want to tell you, they really, really annoy me. Now, I want to get the panel on. Let's get the panel on. Let's start talking Rolex and watches. Let's talk Rolex. Let's talk Rolex. I want to see Rolex. So I'm just posting the link now. The link. Let's get on the channel. Let's start chatting about Rolex. We love Rolex. Rolex, speaking of Rolex. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Arch?
I'm a lot better now that I got the Rolex catalog. And I got
Nice.
my Submariner. Hey, Marco, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Pontiff?
Hey, I'm a lot better now that I got my Rolex catalog, and Tim is there. Look, Tim is there.
By the
Hey,
way,
what's up, guys?
do you hear the vacuum in the background? My mom is just passing the vacuum.
I can hardly hear anything. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So funny.
Just in case. If you hear it, just let me know.
Yeah, Tim, if you hear anything like me typing or anything, let me know, okay?
Yes, I'm gonna make sure that I'm on it this time. I was just trying to be polite last time, but
No,
JJ,
scream at me.
told me to,
Let me
yeah.
know.
How are you,
Let me know.
JJ?
Hey, Arch, how's it going? What's up, guys? What do you got there, Tim?
you know what I got? I got LED lights.
Oh.
Check it out.
Nice.
What for?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the whole thing. It's gonna
Tim
be
is throwing
awesome.
a rave in his house.
Oh, we got the bear in the house, Pontiff.
The bear
Bear
is
in the house. Bear Clooney, $2. Archie explodes tonight. I made the video yesterday. You saw it. It came out there.
That was so great.
I'm angry at my AD.
Yeah, what happened?
They wouldn't give me the stupid catalog. They told me, therefore, in-store viewing only. Please take a seat.
Bunch of...
You know what AD gave me today?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Ah, I like that Italian water.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so funny. When I bought one of my Rolexes, I got champagne in the back.
Yes.
Yeah, but Rolex, that's because he probably thought you were really handsome. Pontiff, did you know Rolex is handsome? Not
Shut
Drew
up.
handsome, but he's still handsome, man.
He's not
You
Drew handsome, but he's
You
handsome.
boys, shut up.
Yeah, he's a
Shut up,
good-looking guy.
Marco, right? Everybody shuts up. No, I had to shave today because I had a meeting, and I look like a 4-year-old now.
Can we see what you look like?
Absolutely
Off
not.
stream.
I'm in bed right now. I have a hot chocolate. No way.
I got to tell you guys, what's the best way to annoy your AD?
No, you shouldn't annoy your AD. If you wanna get a panda, you shouldn't annoy them.
We should get showcased on the
Just
show.
be nice.
Showcase
Tim,
fella.
there is no way in the world you can get a panda. It's only Russian oligarchs like yourself who get that stuff.
Maybe if you guys just try to be nice for
They
once.
hate. Tim, you're going to get kicked off the show.
Okay.
You have absolutely no experience being a normal person. Right? How much garbage do I need to buy to get a decent Rolex? That's a good question.
You know, I went past by one of my ADs today just to say hello. I was going to a store next door. Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Rolex joined.
Hey,
Rolex
yeah.
Central, how are you, Jeff?
Pontiff, he didn't like your title. He didn't like the title, so you had to come on stream.
How are you guys? All right.
What's the
What's
best
going
way
on,
to
Jeff?
annoy
Hey,
your
Jeff.
Rolex AD? I'm taking advice today. How much, you should ask them, how much garbage do I need to buy before I can get a decent Rolex?
When I went in, right, I saw one of the sales guys I deal with, and well, the only one I deal with really. And as I was walking in, someone was walking out, and he was laughing. And I'm a little friendly with him, you know. And he was telling me that the guy before was just saying he wanted to buy a Rolex and wanted him to tell him which one will retain value best. He's like, I've never.
Oh wow.
He goes. Why would you tell me that? That's like the worst thing you could tell me. He's like, I'm never getting him anything. You know, I said, all right, that's one way to annoy them, I guess.
That's so funny. I asked my AD once how much it would cost to get a Daytona, and this had to be 5 years ago. And they said, she said that they've had people that spent over $100,000 in the store, and they still can't get them a Daytona.
Yeah, that seems to be the number I hear too.
Yeah.
Just
In Australia, it's far worse than that. TF, €5.50. I went out with the sales rep from my AD. I got a Hulk 6 weeks after the date. True story.
oh, must have been a good date.
And leaky rear, $5. Tim, since the wife is probably having a nap, would this be a good time to do an on-air panty sniff? Leaky rear.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, I'm really angry today. I'm really angry. I went into my AD. One AD. $2, Bud the Stud. Archie, that AD should be fired. Catalogs, really. I went into my AD and said, could I please... I went in there nicely. Hello, just looking around at Rolex. And I said, hey, I've got the new Submariner. And I picked up a brochure catalog. And I said, he goes, oh, these are for in-store viewing. It was just absolute bullshit. And he said, I said, could I please have the brochure? Because I didn't want to walk out with it. And he said, sorry, sir, they're for in-store viewing only. And the young 20-something girl comes up to me and says, if you like, sir, you can go online. Do you hate that? I hate. I want the book.
Not the
You know what I'm
same.
saying?
Yeah.
I want the book. I want the book.
Jeff, take notes. Take notes. Which AD was this?
Oh, this is in Brisbane. Then I went to the other
Brisbane
AD.
AD, Jeff. Take
Hang
away
on,
their
I'll
their
make a note.
ability to
Hang
sell
on.
Rolex.
And then,
Take away
you know
their
what happened
ability to
then?
sell Rolex, Jeff.
So that was Langford's, AD called Langford's. I went to Hourglass. They wouldn't even let me in. You've got to make an appointment because of COVID. COVID is the ultimate excuse, don't you think?
Yep. You can't even get an eBay representative. They say due to COVID. What do you mean due to COVID? Nobody answers phones anymore? I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
understand.
I'm going to turn the aircon on. It's getting hot and sweaty. I'm getting hot and sweaty. This is just...
JJ, can you
Yes.
talk to me after the show?
Sure.
I got some news for you.
Oh.
hot
okay.
and sweaty
Yeah.
here. I got to tell you guys, seriously?
That's a
I'm
bit
so
rough, Arch.
angry.
I reckon. They should have just keep the relationship. Just let you have a catalogue, and
Well,
even say, look, I'll post you one if I haven't got you one.
Yeah, that's
Like, you know,
hey,
yeah,
that's exactly
that's
what
what
I
you would
thought.
normally
Hey, sir,
expect.
look, we don't have any available, but I tell you
Hmm.
what, sir, how about we post you one as soon as
Correct.
we get some stock in? You think, oh,
Yep.
okay.
Fair
They
enough.
said- They said, sorry, sir, you have to leave now.
I got a friend of mine, okay? You've seen his collection. You know,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he got. Let me show you his collection. You want to see it?
Yes.
Let's
Sure.
have a look if I can find the damn thing, because...
Anybody notice Tim has a new camera?
It's just a new lens.
Very clear.
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
Tim is trying to be Joe Rogan.
very
Look at this
professional.
setup. Come on, Tim.
By the way, guys, check out timwright.com, timwright.com.
There's no free plug. You got to pay the piper. You got to.
I did. I paid the piper.
He has
I'm allowed to say it.
Okay,
Once.
okay.
I can say it once per show.
Yeah,
Once per
that's
show.
okay.
Archie allows me, yeah. Not too
Yeah,
much.
he's
Not too
okay,
much.
because he has paid for fridge space, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, now here we go. Here we go. Look at this. See this collection here? This belongs to a friend of mine.
By the way,
Yes,
Ponus, we
sir.
got a super chat from TF. I don't know if we did.
Ooh, okay, sorry, TF, £5, €5.50. You should have asked the lady for a date, Archie. You would have got a rainbow Daytona the day after.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. So he
Super
bought
chat.
the Sky Dweller. See the Sky Dweller at retail? Let me show you what he bought. Because this is some of his... Oh, here we go. Snorlax Sleeping, $5. Arch, I gave you a 6-pack Rolex book and Breitling book when you visited Cairns. Looks like you gave them... No, look. What I do is I get brochures in. If other collectors, people I like, I will, if I've got doubles, I will give out the stuff. That's always what I do, because I'm not a greedy hoarder. I keep the stuff, and then if other people can use it, I'm really big on recycling. Now let me tell you this. See this picture here? So some of these are vintage, but he's got the Sky Dweller from the AD. That was big money. He's got the root beer. This is my barrister friend, right? He's got the Deep Sea. He got the, look at the date just with the diamond mother of pearl dial. And he's also bought a day date, which his sister wears. And he gave his brother a two-tone steel and rose gold date just.
Jesus
And you know what
Christ.
Rolex gave him? Okay, first year, he got the Sky Dweller. He got a Christmas card. This year, nothing.
Wow.
He's not important enough. Do you understand?
Is it me or does that Sea Dweller look massive?
Yeah, it's way too cheap.
That thing looks huge.
Can you believe that? That's what they do for you. They do absolutely nothing for you. The Rolex ADs, let me just tell you this. They are absolutely, they're nasty. To quote Mike Hall from Rust Brothers, they are nasty. It's nasty.
Mean
If they
and
don't-
nasty, Pona.
But
Mean and nasty.
they don't really have to work for a deal. I mean, they've got
Yeah.
them queued up. So they're only their watch
We got
allocators,
Oleg.
watch
This is Tim's friend.
salespeople.
Tim's friend. Oleg.
Here we go. They're order takers, Jeff. It's not
Yeah.
sales. It's order
That's
takers.
it.
They're not
Taking an order.
salespeople. They're order
right.
takers. Okay, big difference. Oleg Benagold, $10. Hello all and Happy New Year. If AD offers you to purchase at retail, which one would you go with? Full Rose Gold GMT root beer or Sky Dweller? I've got to be honest with you, Oleg. Nothing great about those deals. Wah, wah, wah! Man, you want Steel Sports? That gold stuff. Seriously, man. Okay, maybe the root beer. Well, even then, it's so expensive.
Yeah, why would you?
Man, Oleg, get Steel Sports. I've been preaching Steel Sports, Steel Sports. That gold stuff is super expensive.
What
You can get
what
a
do you-
whole collection for that money.
What do you think is a better value proposition? I know they're both not good, but if you had to choose, do you think it's better to pay whatever they're charging, 36,000 or something with the gold bracelet, or 28,000 with the Oyster Flex?
Personally, oh, definitely the gold bracelet.
Gold.
Go for the bracelet. My God, the rubbers used. Out of those two there, personally, if I had a choice,
Yeah,
I
but you're
think
paying
the
10,000
Sky Dweller
more.
is too bulky. I think that if I had a choice of a full gold root beer or a Sky Dweller, I'd go for the root beer, solid
Yep.
gold root beer, because
Yeah.
I think you'd
Yes.
stand a chance of retaining your money. Even Rolex discovered what happened to the Sky Dweller. They brought it out in precious metal. Guess what? It wasn't long before they brought out a two-tone and a steel version. Why did they do that? Because they're too expensive. There's only so many people with $100,000 Aussie to spend on a watch. That is beautiful, Jeff. That two-tone.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But Jeff, you know something? In Australia, how much? That's like 22,000 now, isn't it? What's that?
I think it's about 20. Is it a bit over 20 now, maybe?
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know about you, Jeff. I don't know what planet you're on, but you could buy a very decent car for the price of that, can't you?
Yeah, I know, but, like most watches, you can. Yeah.
Most decent watches, Jeff. Yeah.
Would you swap that if I did a swap on a 41 sub, Jeff?
Are you crazy,
No.
Pona?
No, I think you're better to keep that. It's a better deal
Yeah.
for you.
No, but
Yeah.
what would you do?
Archie's making
Don't worry
deals.
about what's better for me. What's better for you? Now,
I think
I
you
gotta tell
come
you
up-
here,
you come up
Nicholas
worse.
Leathern Scout, $2. Watch insurance, yes, nay, or nah? Nay or yay or nay?
I have
gotta tell you,
insurance.
watch insurance. I gotta be completely honest with you. Smith and Weston, you guys in America. Bang! Look, seriously, watch insurance. The problem is very costly, and look, seriously, I tend to think the watch insurance costs a couple % of your. See, it depends what cover you want, but generally speaking, you need to go and get, in Australia, you would need to get registered valuer to say what the thing is worth, okay?
Mhm.
Or have copies of the original receipt. But because it's so valuable now, that doesn't really apply. It's just a can of worms, okay? I can tell you that. It's a can of worms. The reality is, you're going to be paying 3 to 4% of the insured amount. So if you're insuring, I personally think just be bloody careful. Be bloody careful. Get a safety deposit box and be bloody careful.
On, if you know what they should do, they should just get a
What's that?
Louis Vuitton briefcase. This way they could smack people in the face with it.
But I mean, seriously, you don't keep a lot of watches at home. I don't. I've got all of my watches now. The only watch I got is the Submariner. Jeff, you'd do the same, wouldn't you?
Yep, exactly right.
I have insurance only on my day date, but it's covered for anything if you lose it on
And
vacation.
Tim's got armed guards at the door, so it
Right.
doesn't matter.
I pay, I think it's almost $40 US a month, added to my policy, but it covers anything. If you lose it, as long as you fill out a police report, you're covered.
Same. I got.
We got some super chats, Paul.
All you have to do is give them the appraisal from the AD.
But mine's 50 for the whole year,
Start with zero.
and I got
Here
full
we go.
coverage.
TF,
Okay.
10 euros, 11 euros. Who are the most influential guys on the watch industry online? Ben Clymer, Jean-Claude Biver, Tim Mosso, Philip Dufour, Archie. I'm not being sarcastic. What do you think?
You got 2 more above that one, by the way, Paul.
Okay, sorry. Plastic $2. Jeff, do your shirt buttons up. It's a family
Jeez.
show.
I've got pants on.
And Giro Power $2. Any thoughts on the Ball Roadmaster GMT?
Shitter.
GMT, it's garbage.
Ooh,
Anything
man.
from Ball is garbage.
Yeah, it's a
Wouldn't
rough
go
one.
there.
Garbage. It's garbage. Okay,
It's a rough
it's
one, there, I
garbage.
tell you.
Unfortunately,
Absolute shiter.
it's really weird
Garbage.
looking.
Why do you want to buy garbage? This is a luxury. We talk about luxury watches. We're going to talk about garbage. Okay, getting back to the question there. Look, I reckon myself. Look, Ben Clymer, he wasn't even in the Christmas special. What watch he had? He's so important. He didn't even appear in the Christmas show of all these staff he supposedly has there, like the cameraman, the lighting. My God. Jean-Claude Biver, he's a bit of. I don't really. He's a bit funny, that guy.
I wouldn't
Mosso-
consider him
Tim Mosso is
that-
a bit too serious.
that influential.
Yeah.
Philip Dufour, I reckon that Archie guy's the least. You wouldn't be listening to that guy,
Out of these 5, I would say probably you for sure. It's like between you and Ben. If I'm being honest, it's probably between you and Ben.
You, Ben, and
Ben's
Tim.
too commercial.
Jean-Claude
he's
Beaver, isn't he an
plugging stuff.
executive for Richemont?
Who, Tim?
Something like that?
Tim
No,
Musso?
no, Jean-Claude Beaver. Isn't he an executive for Richemont or something like that?
Yes, I think you're right, because he was
some
in
brand.
charge of Hublot, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hublot, Tag Heuer, all those brands.
He revived
I-
them.
I had to laugh at a review Tim was doing the other day. I saw he's doing it with his mask on. Couldn't hear him. There's no one in the room, and he's doing it on his own with a mask on.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Bit
Why would you
strange.
need a
Well,
mask if you're doing a video?
Yeah,
Well, I think he's
Yeah.
just trying to promote
age of political
promote that people
correctness,
should wear
man.
masks.
probably.
Masks do absolutely nothing. You know that? They
I
do
think some doctors
absolutely
would
nothing.
disagree,
Yeah.
but okay.
And I wouldn't
This is-
consider Philip Dufour, who's a watchmaker, as someone influential. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not an influencer. He's a watchmaker.
And Ben, I loved Houdinki, but he's
Ben
between
Klein.
you and me, he's so up himself. It's not funny, is he?
Yeah, him and the other one from Revolution. What's his
Yeah.
name? That Asian guy?
Oh,
Waco. That's
Waco.
it.
He's just.
Oh
just-
my goodness. He's too much.
I don't know if he's
He
on
can simmer
something.
down.
I don't know if he's on something half the time.
Yeah, for real.
And he does interviews. He doesn't even let them answer. He's already answering it for them. He's bouncing off the wall, that guy.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Yeah, we got a super chat, Pona.
Here we go. Nator Pritz 55 knock. Friend got told he had to spend 100,000 before queuing for Rolex Sports. Most share Pontiff AD experience over Tim's. Did Tim have to buy crap first?
Oh, let me answer this.
Tim.
Yeah, I listened to Archie about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Back then, you can walk in and get a sub. There was no waiting list. You just, well, you did have to wait 1 week, but that was it. And see, I got into AD's doors before everything got locked down. Yeah, before it was hot. Like, when I got my
It was semi-hot.
Yeah.
Showcase watches, £5. TGV has to be the most influential. Did you not see the interview with Tim Mosso? It influenced me to never watch his Schneiser channel. And Scheiser.
Jingly jangly jubilee.
Scheiser, German. Yeah.
Scheiser. There we go.
Shitter. We got a couple more.
GB, here we go, $2. Happy Friday night, Arch is the most entertaining. Thank you, GB. He's got an amazing collection. That was amazing. We had that on the show the other day. Did you see his collection, Jeff?
Yeah, beautiful collection. Yeah.
Jingly jangly jubilee.
He's got some great pieces there. Bear Clooney, $5. For me, Arch is the most influential in the watch industry, but most importantly, can we get advice how to post an ad on dating sites from Pontiff?
Tell me, Pontiff. Tell me the secret.
Yes.
We got one more from Joe Kramer, Pontiff.
Indeed. Joe Kramer. I think Jenny is most influential of all.
She hasn't been watching her, Pontiff. You have about 8 years on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that's ridiculous, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Did you see that video of her freaking out over that Oyster Perpetual?
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an Oyster Perpetual.
She was like shaking. I was like, Jesus, calm doon.
Big deal.
You got 8 years of posting videos on her. She's not even close.
Wait, how old is she?
Mid-30s.
Oh,
yeah,
makes sense.
But her husband's he's got a watch channel as well. And
yeah, they're German, right?
Look, I very suspect they had 100,000 subscribers in 12 months. Are there that many watch people? I've been doing this for 10 years and I don't have 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but Pontiff, this is what I've been explaining to you. If they dislike, YouTube doesn't like put your channel out there as much, right?
No.
That's the problem.
No. Any interaction is good or bad. It doesn't matter. Dislike is just as good as a like.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any difference. Nothing wrong with dislike. You're better off to have a dislike than nothing.
Yeah, the snakes come out in full force, Pontiff. You can't let these snakes dislike the video.
I don't.
You gotta tell them to like.
It's interaction.
Like, subscribe, and tell your fight with friends, right?
Exactly. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm trying to work out the most cutting thing you can say to an AD to really annoy them. Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, I was chasing some money. Okay, someone owed me some money. They were a dodgy travel agent. Okay.
Okay.
Plastic.
Well said, plastic.
That girl is a try-hard wannabe. He's talking about Jenny there. And I rang up the guy. He wouldn't answer. His secretary. I said, "You tell your jerk of a boss that he's a." I said, "He's a shit." I just went a bit, and she said, "Oh." She said, "Oh, why do I have to hear this from you?" I said, "Because you work for the jerk." Okay. And that's the thing. I said something to her. It really cut her, and it put pressure on him. You know what I mean? Because he had ripped me off, and I said, if he's such a great guy, why does he put you in the line of fire? I said, nothing against you, but he's a shit. I had nothing against her, and believe it or not, I got my money back.
I think you should walk into the AD and say, which model can I flip for the most cash? That's the one I would like, please.
How not to get a watch.
Yeah.
Well, he wants
You're
to
not going to get it anyhow. You're not going to get it anyhow. Let's be honest. I got a plastic $2. That okay. The next one is
Yeah, we're
TF
done.
$5.50. But Jenny is a lady and she's good looking. Yes, she is. She's very. I like her. Her voice is very.
Yeah,
sexy.
she's hot.
This is a click magnet on YouTube within the watch nerd community. Who knows? But
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
What you gotta do is you
Aspirational
want to say
losers.
something to the AD
Aspirational losers.
because
That's so funny.
my friend of mine, he has spent $150,000, right? $150,000. Plastic $2. If you want female, watch X hamster.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Don't
like a
don't pretend
porn
you don't
site.
know what it is, Marco.
I gotta tell you seriously. I gotta tell you, I find with those videos, I prefer the 720 instead of the 360. What do you think?
High definition, like Tim's camera.
Yeah, 720. You want 720, if not 1080. I gotta tell you this, guys. Seriously, I honestly think the best thing you gotta say, how much garbage do I need to buy to get something decent? You should say how much unsellable stuff do I need to get before I can get something that's amazing? You've got to ask these questions. Just remember, they've got the watches in the back room. I am convinced they're in the back room. They got all of them. If you buy enough crap,
Jesus Christ.
it's in the back room. It's not. I don't believe for a moment it's all gone out.
Yeah, I've always wondered
stuff.
that. I've always wondered what they got back there.
They got the whole thing.
We got
They're
a
not
super
going to
chat.
sell it to you. Let me say this to you. Nator Pritz 55 knock. Upon being gifted the Rolex, Jenny had an oystergasm. Subscribers went through the roof after that. No wonder. Thank you.
I thought that was a nice video.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
I gotta
heartfelt
tell you
video.
guys, seriously,
She was so happy. I felt good for her.
what do you say to your AD to piss him off? What do you say?
Just be like, I know you make minimum wage. Something like that.
Ooh, that's a
Don't
bit
judge me.
nasty.
Don't judge me.
How come they're so snooty and
Exactly. Some of them
I
are
don't
just so
understand.
like above me, and I'm
like
just
they're
like,
really. I mean, I'm not trying to put shop assistants down because I've actually worked in that industry, right? I worked for a jewelry store, and I can tell you it sucks.
yeah, but some of them just act like they're so above you.
Yeah, they
You know
wear
what I
those
mean?
cheap Italian,
Exactly.
fake Italian
Yeah.
suits on it.
I think it's all in your head. They don't think that they're above you.
No, I
I think-
100% had a sales associate like legitimately look down on me. So I was asking for a Submariner.
I think it really depends where you're going. I mean, listen, I don't know.
What nationality are you, Rolex?
What do you think I am?
You're not American because you're not lazy.
I'm American. I'm American. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. That helps.
That's a religion. That's not.
Yeah, but if it helps.
I think you're Indian.
You think I'm Indian?
Yeah.
An
Nah.
Indian Jew?
I think you're Indian because he's hardworking. Look at this. He's hardworking, superficial. Rolex.
Bonnet, come on, man.
Hardworking.
Oh man.
Got a few. super
Archie,
chats.
haven't seen Rolex
Birding
actually.
hard, $2 Arch. Time to dress like a lady boy for clicks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Joe Kramer,
Like to see that.
$10. Archie, how much do I have to tip for you to make a video asking the sales rep? You'll do anything for Steel Sports, anything, as you slowly button your shirt. Yes. And Bear Clooney, $5. Watch geeks are such a bunch of sex-deprived guys that even mousy German girl looks hot, and Teddy's paid actress girlfriend is wet dream. Yes, I totally... As if
Damn.
Teddy Balderstan could get someone of that caliber, you know.
Balderstan.
Bear's laying down the hammer.
And plastic,
My God.
$2. Seriously, with Jenny, seen better heads at a urinal.
Oh my god.
Well,
Nice.
that's
Don't
really-
agree with that.
That's
She
not
is.
nice.
She is very cute. She's very cute. She's a very look. You shouldn't criticize people's wives and that. She's very cute. It's a hard game. YouTube is a hard game. Look, to be honest with you, what are they doing wrong? They come on, they buy their views, buy the subscribers. You know what? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's what I've done wrong all these years.
They
Bonnet,
got
you
the-
know what you gotta do? just go out and get a California Ferrari, and there you go, man. Just give us a couple of driving videos, man.
Yeah, you could write
So
it off on your channel.
Ripping your shirt off live on air didn't really help, Arch. I remember those days.
Yeah, give us a couple
My
more of those
God.
cool videos, Connor. Give us a couple
These
more of
Herman
those cool
Sews
videos.
shirt. Actually, this is one of the.
Don't rip
speaking
that
of-
one.
This is actually a gift from Federico. This is a Federico gift shirt. This one.
It's a good
I'm
shirt.
not wearing my Herman Sews. The Herman Sews, they're my better shirts. They're my date night shirts.
All right,
It's
Arch,
date night.
I got a
How
good one.
many
I
shirts
got a
did
good
that
one
guy
for
buy
you.
for you?
Sorry, JJ. What's this? JJ?
Okay, you have to rate Patek Philippe, Rolex, Omega with the 3 girls: Jenny L, Teddy's girlfriend, and Theo and Harris's girlfriend. What's her name? Anna.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Which one's Patek Philippe? Which one's Rolex? Which one's Omega? You got to rate them.
Teddy's girlfriend is the Patek for sure.
Yeah, she's the best looking by far. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
for
I mean,
sure.
close.
I knew you two were gonna say that. I wanted to see what Archie was gonna say.
I'm gonna stay out of this.
Tim has-
Yeah, Tim, you've done enough damage with
Honestly,
that
I tell
camping
you
shirt, man.
honestly, I this is all just, you know, that's all pretend. You know, it's like Jeff. Jeff's not a
Yeah,
real guy,
yeah.
is he? He works at Rolex.
No, I'm not real.
He's a paid actor. He's a paid actor. You know, he's
Jesus.
on here to make sure we don't say anything really offensive. You know,
About
gotta-
Rolex.
look, I would have to say, I reckon Jenny is the Patek one because she at least reads that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rolex would have to be Teddy's girlfriend because she's kind of doesn't know much about watches, which is exactly how Rolex is.
And
And
flashy.
the other girl, Omega, because I reckon she's sassy. You know that New York girl, she's sassy, very sassy and cute. That's what
Joe
I-
Kramer up above Pontiff.
Joe Kramer, here we go. $5. Archie, who's the less of two evils? Fed or the real John P? Actually, I don't mind John P, and you can see he's not buying views, whereas his mate is.
I like John.
And
P.
don't forget, I had Mimi T. I tried it with paid actresses as well, and that was a disaster. You know, they don't listen. Oh my God, it's hard, you know?
The best part of her was when you fired her on air. Your face was
Yeah.
priceless. When-
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It's so
yes,
funny.
That's exactly it. TF €5.50. Jokes apart, Jenny is really good. She's making great content with beautiful. Her macro shots are amazing.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
it's
they're good.
it's great if she can bring more girls into the hobby.
That's true.
I don't know.
Because let's be honest,
Yeah.
Archie is not bringing any women into the hobby.
Yes, that's exactly it. There.
Your
You hit
wife
it on the
watches
head.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, except my wife and ER. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
two exceptions.
That's the two. That's the two. Here we go. Alex P, $7. Forget Rolex. Got a Tudor Pelagos for 3,600 Canadian and feels like a $10,000 watch. In-house movement and smells like a Rolex. What do you think? I gotta
You're out
tell
of your
you,
mind, man.
I'm actually, since I got my subby, let me tell you this. No, Alex P, I actually give you some kudos there. I gotta tell you, since I got my subby, I wouldn't mind having the Tudor Black Bay to go with it as a beta sub. It's no date. It's no date. And it's Rolex. I completely, I think you got some substance there. Van Lux, $2.79. I'm surprised Fed actually fits in that car. And Showcase, £2. £2 for Showcase. Who's best looking to worst looking of the card?
Oh, here we go.
I'll be the worst.
Well, Jeff is
Uh-oh.
obviously the best looking here.
Well, we don't know what you look like,
Distinguished.
Rolex.
Bear
So.
Clooney, $2. Clooney is a true Archie fan. There you go. That's Bear Clooney. She's actually lovely lady. He did well, Bear. Bear did very well. I gotta tell you, I think the best looking there, you know, I tell you what, man. See, I have no idea what JJ looks like. And I don't even want to ever see your face, JJ, because I know in my mind what you look like.
Oh,
I
dear.
don't blame you. I don't want to see my face either.
And I gotta
He's
be
a good
honest with
looking
you.
guy. He's a good looking guy.
No offense here. I don't want to see what Rolex looks like. I saw what Marco looks like, and I decided to, I mean,
Keep it off.
What the hell, man? Come on, Pon.
I'd rather be a mystery. I like it this way.
Yeah, I'd like to keep you
Man,
a
a
mystery. I don't
mystery.
ever want to see your face. I don't ever want to see you.
You know how many girls I've told that to?
I don't ever want to meet you.
He's cute.
There
Look at
we
that.
go.
Marco's cute. He's very cute.
Listen,
I tell
okay?
you, Marco.
Baby
you gotta,
face.
you gotta have a shave, but Marco, shave. Have a shave.
Yeah, no, I do have to shave. It's not that bad.
Yeah, he's okay. Marco's okay. But I gotta tell you, seriously, we are on here to talk watches. It's Drew. We had Drew on there. He's just too good looking, man. I don't like these
Yeah.
super good looking dudes.
He's out of
You know,
our
we
league,
go-
Arch.
Yeah.
Competition.
He's out of our league, man. We were never in that same league. We were never even in the team, yet alone the league. You know what I mean? And I gotta tell you guys, a friend of mine, he spent 150,000 Aussie dollars. What's that? It's about 120 US. He's bought 4 or 5 PAMs. He did get a discount. He's bought 4 or 5 Tudors, two-tone Tudors and Tudors. And guess what? You know how many Rolexes they offered him? Let me run this by you, okay? They offered him, he's got a Explorer 2 Black. Big deal. Nah. It's because it's not worth big bucks, is it? No?
It's still a nice watch.
But it's not worth massive premium. That's
Oh,
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's an amazing
It's all
watch.
about the money. This is a business. This is a business. Do you understand? He's got a Sky Dweller two-tone black dial. Okay, smidgen of profit, but not much. I don't think there's much profit in that. Do you? Seriously,
Probably not.
business, isn't it? Is it worth buying $150,000 worth of PAM? Best
Archie.
watch for a Jewish guy. Where is Gold? Well, look, we had a bit of a disagreement. He's been fired. We needed new blood in the channel. We need token Jewish guy. That's what we need. Ah, Jiro's Jewish. He is. Yeah. Look, I gotta tell you, seriously. Best watch for a Jewish guy. Man, Rolex. Any Rolex.
My
Best-
friend that we got the Datejust 41
Are you
with the
Jewish,
Wimbledon
Tim? Are you
dial.
Tim?
I'm
Are you
not
Tim?
Jewish.
Are you-
He's Russian, Pon.
No.
He's
Can-
Russian.
can
He's a
you
Russian
pretend-
oligarch.
I'm Ukrainian, Marco.
Russian oligarch. That's why he likes Bernie, Pon.
Ukrainian oligarch.
Yeah.
But my
I tell you
friend,
what,
he's
there,
Jewish.
guys.
He is from Israel, and we got him the Wimbledon dial, oyster bracelet, smooth bezel. That's the Jewish watch.
Ah, does he like it?
He loves it.
Did you get? Okay, so you went to your dealer and got that.
Yes.
Is that hard to get in New York, or that's nothing special? The Wimbledon.
It's getting more difficult.
Yeah.
It is. It's not in the windows. You can't see it on the shelves.
We got a couple super chats, by the way, Pon.
Okay, let's go through these here.
GB.
GB, $2. Bought the Tudor Pepsi, then they sold me the Pepsi. Well, look, I think the Tudor Pepsi is a great watch. I never said sell it. That's a great.
No,
That's
he's saying he bought it to the Pepsi, and then they let him buy a Rolex Pepsi. I
That's
think, right?
great.
Yeah.
That's
Fantastic.
insane.
Yeah.
And Leaky Rhea, $2. 5127 papers or 324 movement. I don't understand the question.
What?
I think it's two questions. Does it have papers? Does it have a 324 movement?
Okay, so I sold mine. I think he's asking whether the one I sold, which one did I sell? Because I had two.
Oh.
So the 5127, they had two movements. They had the 315 movement, and then they had the 324 movement. So there's actually, you can get they're basically the same movement. All they did was, the beats. It went from 21.6 to 28.8. That's what happened. Okay. And which one did I sell? I sold the one without papers. It had the extract and I had the 324 movement. So they were both cool. They were both very cool. And now I got the gondola. I got a gondola, but I can't get the gondola in. I said, don't show me the gondola. Please don't, because I'll fall in love with it. You know that? Honestly. And I got to get that money for the Pepsi, okay?
Why would you buy a reverse, though, guys, if you can buy a gondola for not much more? You know, you'd buy the gondola, wouldn't you?
Exactly, man. That's 100%.
Yes, sir.
Showcase watches here. Which was the... Yeah, here we go. Showcase watches,
Yeah,
$5. Tudor Black Bay 58 Blue is the hardest watch in the world to sell. I've sold maybe 40 watches in my time, and none compared to Tudor Black Bay won't sell. I can't believe that. Maybe that's a hot watch. I maybe it's just your... See, different people have different troubles. Like I know in Australia, Patek is hard. You know why? Because we're bogans. We're bogans. We're bogans. We're bogans.
Hey, listen,
okay?
and why buy from Showcase when you can just walk into his house and steal his watches?
Steal it. Yeah, that's right.
Johnny Rotten, $2. Best Rolex for a Jew, one that comes with an arm.
Oh, it's a joke.
I don't understand. Let's just move away from the Jewish, anti-Jewish sentiment. I got a lot of
Oi,
Jewish...
oi, 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 oi.
Oy
I
vey.
don't like these, you know, these... Look, I got to be honest with you. I've always loved Jewish... I got a lot of friends who are Jewish. You know, I don't like these... You know, some people get very sensitive. It's like Ukrainians. My old man he hates being called Russian. He hates the Russians. Do your parents hate the Russians, Tim?
No.
If I know some really nice Jewish guys. I've got one really nice guy owns a deli. Another guy, he's my banker. Oh, they're just such lovely guys.
I do have some
No stereotypes at all.
Ukrainian people. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say that I know some Ukrainian people. They hate to be called Russian.
Yes. My dad's
Oh,
like
Tim,
that.
I'm sorry.
I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine, and I said to my dad, they're all village idiots. I said, I don't think Russians or Ukrainians are better than anyone. I think, guys, I gotta take a toilet break. I will be back. If you keep talking, guys, I will be
Sure,
back.
no problem.
Every show
Oh my
there's a
God.
toilet break.
Rolex, get that Explorer, man.
Oh yeah, I'm really thinking
Hey,
about it.
Stop trying to transfer off yourself, Marco. Come on.
Plastic, I'm waiting. I got.
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying
I got
Waiting
an
for the prices to
lined
drop.
up. Plastic.
to do.
Once lockdowns end in Montreal, I'm definitely going to see that AD. And fingers crossed, Plastic. It's just I would have paid the Piper, Plastic, but I got to pay 15% import taxes in Montreal. It's insane.
Yeah, but there's a lot, mate. But there's local watch dealers in Canada who can help you out. You know,
Yeah.
you don't need to go to David SW. There's lots of local guys around.
Yeah, it's really not a hard to get watch, honestly.
No, it's
Honestly,
they're
I
full
just haven't checked pre-owned dealers in Montreal. There's not that many though. There's only one pre-owned shop that I know of.
And do you reckon that
The
they'll
guy
make any
reaching out
changes
to you,
to
one of
And
the?
I still got to pay
trolls-
taxes on that.
Yeah.
Plastic. I still got to pay tax on that. It's 15% sales tax on that.
Tim, what is that
Yeah,
that you're holding?
Pay the piper. Who cares? It's good for the channel. It's good for you.
Plastic.
Some samples.
It sells for 10,000 Canadian, 10,500 Canadian. Okay, plus 15% sales tax. Okay, that's a watch that retails for 8,800 taxes in Plastic. I'm not paying like 12,000 for an Explorer 1. That's insane.
Well, maybe you should up your game and pay the piper for a better watch.
Right,
it's,
Marco? Maybe you should stop
Milgauss or
researching so much and actually
Yeah,
work to earn the money to pay for it. You know?
pay the
You're so
piper.
knowledgeable.
Pay the
Oh, value shopping. I don't want to lose my shirt buying an Explorer 1, my man. It's not about not having the money. I got the money for it. It's just I want to get it at the right price.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed, man. I think it's always going to go up in the secondary market. So even if you paid the piper, you still get your money back. It won't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Your
thinking.
money's safe. Your money's safe at Rolex, mate.
I have the money for it. I can easily go get it.
I don't want to pay over retail.
I'm
That's
just
all.
sitting right now.
Yeah, I see. I hear your point, Mark. You don't want to pay over retail for just an Explorer. If you're going to pay over retail, maybe a black or a subby, maybe that would be the one to go.
Oh,
If you're going to pay the Piper,
retail prices.
aim a bit higher. If you're going to pay the Piper, that's my advice.
We got a couple of super chats on it.
Had a couple
We got one
Here we
for
go. JJ LeCoute, $2. Archie's bathroom break brought to you by JJ LeCoute.
It's fair to say that Archie likes a fast movement based on that toilet break.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That was quick.
He's got a dump, quick and go. Joe Kramer, $2. Archie, thoughts on the Beth T watch channel? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Johnny Rotten. Johnny Rotten. Oh, we've already done. He's rotten. That's a rotten thing to say.
Really are rotten,
you know what,
Johnny.
Seriously, I got to tell you the truth there. Don't joke with these things here. The Jews themselves there, you know, they got a really hard yard. My old man, my grandfather was friends with a Jewish guy. The Germans came in. They made everyone drop their pants. Anyone who was circumcised was shot.
Jesus.
Whoa, really?
And I gotta tell you, the Germans, they did some nasty shit. And I gotta tell you there, that's why I never will wear a Lange. Mind you, I don't mind the odd Mercedes-Benz, but that's different.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I gotta tell you, seriously, guys, I don't like to criticize people's religion. I got a lot of donors who are Jewish, and I don't want to upset them.
Nah.
Yeah, we don't.
You know, and I gotta be honest with you, doesn't matter what religion someone is.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Doesn't matter at all, guys.
I agree, Archie. It doesn't matter.
I love them all. You know that.
Of course.
I want to tell
On
you
this
something,
channel,
guys.
it doesn't matter what
We
color
bleed
you
all
are,
red
sexual.
blood at the end of the day. We bleed the same blood
You
at the
can
end
be
of the
On
day.
this channel-
transgender. I don't mind if you're transgender. You know,
On this channel, guys,
transgender-
you can be heterosexual. You can be a heterosexual family man, and we'll still love you. You know.
Exactly. We still love you. That's the whole thing there. I want to say this to you, man. You've got to understand, Rolex, it is for everyone. Remember, Castro had a Rolex. Castro, you know? Rolex
Fidel?
is amazing stuff.
Fidel or the brother?
Fidel had two, didn't he?
Yeah. Neil Armstrong had a
GMT.
Rolex in
Yeah,
his drawer
GMT.
that he. Yeah. Mate, Neil
So I
Armstrong's
gotta tell
daily
you,
wearer was a
seriously,
Rolex.
I want to say to you guys, I want to say this truthfully, how many is enough? I want to talk about, I'm actually starting to think I'm going to get the Pepsi. Thank you, Rolex HQ.
AKA Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Look at this, look at this. I got the Submariner. Do you think that's easy to get a Submariner? Do you honestly think, if this was not rigged, how would someone like me get a
12-month wait.
It's
12 months.
It's impossible.
You wait 12 months. You wait
12
12 months
months.
in Australia.
12
months.
12 months.
It is so bad in Australia. We have got it worse than any other country. It is so bad. Like, you think Australia would have them? Nothing. Let me say this to you guys. I then got the catalogue sent to me. All I need is the Pepsi and the Panda, and we're done.
If you figure I'm done, right?
There you go.
The mask, $5. What watch does Jeff have? You're wearing the two-tone. Jeff's got a few. Jeff's got a collection. Jeff
got a
doesn't
collection.
have a watch. Jeff has multiple watches.
6 or 7?
Beautiful.
No, 5.
5. Okay.
And there we go. Bear Clooney, $5. Jewish people have a great sense of humor, except Freddy Krueger. And I love gay men, except Freddy Krueger. Bear Clooney.
You got one more, Ponif.
One more to chat. Johnny Rotten, Paul Thorpe versus Archie video. When? I've done the recording. He's going to release it soon. Actually, I had a great chat to him. He's really cool. Remember, my enemy's enemy is my best friend.
Glad it went well.
Doesn't have to be best friend, Archie. Just a friend.
Yeah. I got it. You're my best friend, Tim. You come
Thank
on
you.
here. You promote. By the way, I am going to send you. Oh my God! You know what? I am going to send you. I'm going to send you the script. I've got the script. You can put it on your channel. Okay? Do you want to put it on your channel or not?
I need content.
What do you think, man? Can you do
What
it
channel
or
is that?
not?
Is that timwright.com? Timwright.com?
Timwright.com?
Timwright.com.
I got somebody,
Timwright.com?
the Seuss brothers, one of the Seuses, the Seuses.
The Seuss.
He wrote some a story. It's like a fiction, bit of fiction. Fiction. Here we go. Fan fiction part 1. So I'm going to forward this to you now.
Okay.
Forward. So that goes to Tim. What's your email address, Tim?
Well, I don't think I should say it publicly.
Tim, it's going to be a free plug for you, donkey.
Admin at timwright.com. Admin at timwright.com.
It's timwrightcom@gmail.com.
Tim.
Rightcom@gmail.com.
Timwright comes.
Right.
Also, Timwright comes at Gmail. What's it?
Plastic.
Timwright.com or so how do it? TIMWRITE.com.
Tim.
No dot.
Right.
No dot.
Com.
Just com.
No dot or dot?
It's Tim
No,
Wright.
no dot.
Timwrightcom
So,
At
No
gmail.com.
at gmail.
Timwright come.
That's
Timwright come at gmail.com.
this is just too hard.
This is like Tim made like a riddle. You know. What are those things called? Not a riddle. What do they go? Like,
COM. It's COM.
Okay, there we
Like
go.
a
It's
tongue
done.
twister.
It's done.
Yeah.
I've sent it to you,
Cool.
okay?
I'm gonna put it after the show. Oh, unless I have to edit it. Yeah, I'll try to get.
Fiction.
Oh.
Fan fiction.
Very nice.
You know, Tim's your favorite, but he doesn't sponsor your bathroom breaks. I'm just saying.
Oh, hold on.
No. We love you. You're just super. So I've sent it to you. What do you think? A bit of fan fiction. Is that okay?
I love
Guys,
fan
do we need
fiction.
the Oleg super chat? Sorry, it was just the way I had to go to the bathroom.
I think so.
We do?
What's wrong with you guys? You all have to go to the
That's it.
bathroom.
It's all done. There's a couple pages. There's got about 10 episodes. 7 episodes.
Wow.
Is that okay?
That's pretty cool.
Tim, you should bring the Archie story to the big screen. You could cast Lucy Liu as Mimi T.
You know, I was thinking I thought that Archie would make for a great TV show. Like, imagine like all of this. Like imagine if there was actually a crew behind Archie. Like, it's actual studio. You know, there's staff.
They move
That's
the
how I
wall. And
imagined
there's like
it.
there's like a wall and there's like a palace behind him.
Yeah, and all of this is staged, and you know, like the views, they've been messed around with. Like, actually, Archie's getting millions of views, but it's all like masked.
Tim Wright, you got to go back on your medication, mate. Tim Wright, you better get back on your medication because you seriously lost the plot, mate.
That would actually be good, though.
No,
That would be.
but
That's a good idea for a
like,
show.
Mate, get back on your antipsychotics, Tim Wright.
Like, before Archie gets on, like, you know, there's people putting makeup on him. You know, like it's all like
It's all staged.
it's all
right?
it's all staged. Like, it's the biggest ruse.
Archie's
ever.
actually British, but he puts on an Australian accent.
We got a couple.
He takes off his shorts after the show, puts pants on.
He looks in the mirror and just goes, "Showtime."
Oleg Flagengold, $5. Choice in between full gold models: Daytona, Day Date, Sky Dweller, or Sub. Would you prefer yellow or rose, and why? Let me answer this firstly. I would have to say the best. I reckon the best gold watch, if they offered me one, say they Pontifical Services Proprietary Limited offered me one, I reckon a white gold Daytona would be the best way to go.
That would look cool with the blue dial.
Or I'd actually just a racing dial would be good. And secondly, how about a white gold GMT Pepsi?
Blue dial or meteorite?
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah, nice.
The Superman, as Derek
And I
called
got to
it.
tell you honestly, choice. If you're gonna go day, yellow gold. Why?
Yep.
Because it's iconic.
That's it.
Chuff to
Okay.
bits, mate. Chuff to bits.
If you're gonna go yellow in a sports watch, I would go sub with the blue dial. Submariner, yellow gold with the blue dial. That's what I would do.
What about the yellow gold GMT with the green dial upon it? That's becoming collectible.
It's a bit garish. It's a bit. Yeah, I get it, but it depends what you want, Oleg. Do you want to show off, or do you want to just have... Personally, I think if I had a choice, I'd go for a white gold Daytona, I reckon, on a bracelet. None of this Oyster Flex crap. I want it on a bracelet. That's what I would want.
Super chats are coming in fast and furious.
TF,
We got a
€5
lot.
50. Thoughts
We got it.
on HYT? How
Sure.
come some models are around 12,000 on chrono when retail is around 60? What's HYT?
Oh, it's this crazy watch that like has a like the dial. How you tell the time? There's like a fuel gauge. It's like a. It's very weird watches. It's
yeah.
like they're insane. They're stupid.
It's crazy.
Don't buy that
It's
garbage.
stupidity. How come they're 12,000 when retail is 60? Because nobody wants it. Simple as that. Supply
Supply
and
and
demand.
demand, my friend.
Bear Clooney watches $2 Canadian. Tim and a lot of C.UM. Okay, thank you. And we've got Watch Habit.
We missed one from Grendel before that phone.
Grendel 62, thank you, $5. YouTube just asked me to rate your channel. I gave a great review, big boy. Maybe 2021 is your year. FMD, cheers. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
And Watch Habit. Watch Habit, that's a Subaru logo behind the paddock. $7. Arch, I own a 5212. That's the weekly calendar steel Calatrava. And a 5711. Looking to add a third. Considering either a 3940 or a 3140J. What do you recommend? Love the energy on the show. I got to be totally honest with you, Watch Habit. I don't think I'd go with either. The 3940 is too small. It's 36. It's going to be a girl watch compared to your other two monsters. The 5140, even that's a bit small. You know what I would do? 5205 annual calendar. JJ, you can back me up on this, JJ, can't
Wait,
you?
but Ponic, the
JJ?
5212, isn't that an annual calendar? That's the steel one, right?
It's a weekly calendar.
Oh, it's a weekly? Okay.
Yeah, it's a weekly calendar. So I'm saying to him, JJ, instead of getting those two perpetual calendars, get a big size 5205 because it's one of the most beautiful annual calendars. What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, man. I mean,
You've
it's
been
40.
there. You've been there, haven't you? You've been there. You've thought about this for hours. Right?
Yes, it's 40 mil, and that's about as big as you're gonna get. It doesn't
very
wear
modern.
very
It's a monster. It's got scalloped sides. That's what I reckon you should get. The 5140, very conservative. For the watches you've got, I wouldn't go there. It's too conservative.
You've got some modern, like, kick-ass models there. I mean, you're going like totally vintage, unless that's what you want. But if you want a more modern one, the 5205 is really great.
5205. That's the one.
Even the 5396 is really nice too. You know,
Can I give a
it's a little
suggestion?
bit too antique-y. It's too antique-y.
What about the 5960R Ponic? That's the rose gold annual calendar chronograph. Because he doesn't have a chronograph, right?
The only problem is there.
That's big money.
No, he's got big money. He doesn't seem to be short of a quid. I think it's a little bit small. It wears a little bit small. I've seen it in real life on the steel bracelet, and it wears a bit. I think he'd be better off 5205 because he wants big, and that's just. Bear Clooney, $2. Channel is definitely on the right path. Thank you. Bear has been such a good supporter.
Bear is the man.
I want to tell you guys, it's very tough. YouTube is hard, okay?
Arch, just want to tell you one thing. I'm sorry to interrupt you. The watch Marco told you, the 5960 is 40 mil also. It's the same looking as the annual calendar. It's just a chronograph. You've
Yeah,
actually
it
recommended
wears-
that one before.
Sorry, which one did you say? 5960?
Yeah, it's the same as the 5205, but it has the chronograph instead of annual calendar. Very similar. I wouldn't say the
Yeah,
same.
I like the one with the gray dial, JJ. Rose gold with the gray dial is beautiful. Schmicko.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
double the price of a 5205, but
Yeah, that's what I said is
Yeah.
big money.
Are you talking about the 5?
5960.
That's the one Clive was going to get.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. If he has
Yeah.
such big money, why not get 5172 or 571? 5172 is just so gorgeous. It's
That's
absolutely
the 5960
stunning.
there. There you go. That's what it looks like. I think they wear a bit small. That's the only thing. I think they wear a bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I said, look, I totally get it. Ricky A, $5. Why does Clive do his lives at the same time as you? Hey, I have no idea, man. I don't even watch his garbage.
Who does?
Watch his garbage.
We're doing our own thing, right?
We do our. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, man. ABC, he swings both ways. He's welcome on. You know, it's whatever he. The guy doesn't have a life. Okay, that's the reason, right? He doesn't have a life. Gospel 700, €2. Rolex 116710 versus Rolex 116713 thoughts. So one is steel versus two-tone. See the last two digits, that tells you it's a two-tone steel and yellow gold, and the 10 is for the steel. I like steel better. I don't know. What do you reckon, Jeff? Jeff, what do you think?
I think steel's the flavour of the month, isn't it?
By the way,
Man, it's go-
ABC's
yeah.
in chat, just letting you know.
ABC, I'm here. ABC, come on then, ABC.
I think if anyone was shopping around, I'd be looking at steel at the moment, like everybody.
Look, steel
Yeah.
is far better. Look, honestly, I love the two tones, but steel is a far better long term. And the thing I love about steel is you can just wear the bloody thing. You know, you wear it out.
Casual
you go,
or
wear it.
formal. Yep.
It's just perfect.
Smell it.
I love steel.
Yep.
I love steel.
You know,
I love
The only thing about that two-tone is that it's actually quite cheap. It's almost
Yes,
they're
it
almost
is.
the same price.
It is. It's
You know,
cheaper, I
because
think.
steel is so hot. Yeah, like they're almost same price.
They're
So
great bang for the
knowing
buck.
that,
He's talking
it's-
yellow gold.
yep,
The
two-tone
root beer
yellow
is far
gold.
more. Root beer
Yeah.
is far more. And I got to tell you, I actually had one someone sent me one to help him sell it. He ran into some financial trouble. They're a beautiful watch. You know, the ceramic GMT two-tone. It is a beautiful,
Yeah.
solid, well-made watch.
Yeah.
G-Man, $5. $5, G-Man. And Oleg Fade Gold, $5. If you had an AP Royal Oak 15400 black dial in your collection and Audemars AD offered you a 15202 at retail, would you get it and get rid of the 15400? So definitely you would get it, because the 15202, that's the boutique edition only. The blue dial is super, super rare. They are selling for, I think, double retail.
Yeah, get the blue dial
Gotta
and
get-
then
Gotta get
retail
the
it
blue dial
on it.
every day of the week.
Would you get it and get rid of the 15400? That's a good question. My answer is, it depends
Yes.
how much money you have there. If you're buying that sort of stuff, maybe you don't. Look, ideally, you'd like to keep both.
Connor, keep the 15400 and flip the 15202, and don't say
But
anything.
I would say
Yeah.
you could keep it for a year, keep it for 12 months, and see how you felt. As long as you're not pushed. I mean, I don't think this guy's pushed.
Right.
You're not
both.
losing
Great
money.
idea, Connor. Then you could
Because they're
always
very
make
different.
more money long term.
No, but the 15202 is hard to live with. It doesn't have a second hand. It doesn't have a screw-in crown. So it's only hour
Yeah.
and minutes. It doesn't have seconds. It's quite a. Doesn't
One-
have a screw-in crown. It is actually a hard watch to live with.
When I
Has
watch
this
some
guy
of the-
paid enough to
for
bring it up on the
enthusiasts.
screen, Connor? Connor, has he paid enough to put it up on the screen so we can look at
We
it?
can bring it. We can bring it up on the screen. We can bring it up on the screen.
what do you guys think? Like,
So you're
if
saying
I
the
watch
blue
some-
dial hasn't got a second hand, the blue dial.
Right. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
You know what?
This
I
is
wouldn't
it looks
care.
like. There you go.
I think it's a
There you
beautiful
go.
dial.
So here we go. That's comparing the two.
No, it's
see?
not.
Oh, there we go.
The blue
You know,
dial
the
and the
blue.
black. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's actually 15500, but you can see it's got second hand and it's got screw-in crown. The 15202 is absolutely beautiful. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get
Take
it, get it.
Yeah, get it. Winner,
Get
winner,
it.
chicken dinner.
It's-
Pay the piper.
That's
Pay the piper.
panda of the AP range. That is the panda of the AP range. I'm telling you,
Nice place.
it is beautiful. Okay.
You get all the hot chicks if you got that watch.
I
We
I
got-
don't know what the reference number is, but I have a buddy that has that in a white dial. He seems to like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The only thing
I've
when you don't have seconds hands, the watch kind of looks dead. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but like if you don't have a moving seconds hand, do you feel like the
Guys.
watch is kind of dead?
You know, Paddock,
If you're
listen,
chasing that Eva Braun from that watch channel, she'd go for you with that watch.
Yes. I got to tell you, seriously, secondhand, my world time doesn't have second hands. You know, a lot of the perpetual calendars, JJ, don't have second hands, right?
My grand calendar doesn't. That's why I noticed it. Sometimes it looks dead. Like I don't know.
It's incredible not having it. It takes a bit of getting used to.
Right.
Guys,
I
I'm
reckon-
gonna do an exercise. I've got two hats in front of me. Let's pretend one of them's the AP, right? Okay. Which hat would I
Hang on.
choose for today?
Pawn, let's just do
Which
the
hat?
2 super chats from Malik. No?
Two super chats. Okay, here we go. AP,
Oh.
here we go. AP, here we go. Malik Diamond, $5. Arch, just got rubber B strap for my Explorer 2 42mm black dial and black rubber straps.
Nice.
They were just such a bastard to change on Rolex. I actually haven't had my bracelet off yet, and I don't really want to take. I just like it on this. I like it on the bracelet. Do you have any desire,
Rubber.
Jeff, to take your
Rubber
bracelets
B.
off?
Rubber.
No,
Rubber.
What do you think? Do you have any desire? I never want to take them off. Do
no. Leave them on here.
I never
Looks
take.
better on a
You?
bracelet,
Oh, that
fellas.
looks so beautiful.
Correct.
I never take them
Malik
off any
Diamond,
bracelet.
$5.
Now,
Have
which
a drink,
hat
Archie.
should I wear
Friday!
with my
I need a drink,
Daytona?
you know that?
I was gonna say, let's get Archie a drink.
Tim Wright.
You know, I
Tim
take.
Wright, which hat should I wear with my Daytona? This one or this one?
Yep. The other one.
The
that
left one. The left one.
Left.
Left one.
I like to say that.
Like
Yeah,
that.
That's
one.
my wife's hat,
That one.
and that's mine.
Thank goodness for that.
I think
It
Archie
really
has
goes,
one of those.
doesn't it? It really goes well. Doesn't it look good with that hat?
It's match made in heaven. I mean, once you're wearing a Daytona, you can
Looks
wear
wonderful.
whatever the hell you want.
Look at that black dial. Black dials matter, boys.
Wow. Wow.
So, Arch, can
So
I
how
ask
come
you
you
a
went with
question?
a white dial, Tim? Right? Are you racist?
Mhm.
Sorry, what did you say, Tim?
No, well, no. He, Plastic Water Pump is asking me why I got the white dial Daytona instead of the black dial.
Hey, plastic
The
watch
reason-
wrangler now. It's plastic watch wrangler.
Sorry, you
The
know
reason
what
I
was
went with the
thinking
white
of?
one-
I had a mental block. Let me just say something to you. I had a
Yep.
mental block just a couple moments ago, right? I needed.
But
a
you just
drink
went to the
to
toilet,
revive
Archie.
me. You know the 52. I was talking of the 5205. Maybe
Right.
that's what he should get. The 5205 is the. You know, you're bringing up talking about the 5960. What about the 5205? That's the one which has got the.
Right.
That is the one. This one here, right?
That's what. Yeah, that's what we were
Now,
originally. What you said.
There's
Right?
We got a
also-
couple of
what's,
super
what's
chats on
the
them.
what's the chronograph version of this? They've got another one.
5960. No.
No. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the. I'm having some mental problems here today.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let me find it.
Hey guys, sorry I couldn't be with you
5205.
during.
There you go. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not. Guys, I'm having some mental problems. Can you just give me a second to just call this up? I'm having some problems, guys. I can't afford this stuff. You know this? I really cannot afford any of this stuff. You know that, don't you? You know
Yep.
that?
Moo.
I can't afford it. It's here.
Moo.
It's a 5905. That's what I was thinking of. 5905. 505. Okay?
There you go.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's
I was
beautiful.
going insane. The 590, that's another thing he should get. That's it.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Where were we? We've got to get these super
Super
chats
chats.
done here, guys.
got
Malik
Rolex.
Diamond we did. Okay.
We're on fire tonight.
Rolex, $2. Get Archie a drink. Thank you, Rolex. And then we've got
Can't drink much.
Van
Very
Lux.
slowly.
Van Lux, $2.79. Very easy to change the bracelet to a rubber strap. I got to tell you, Rolex is discouraging you from doing it because they've got the no-holes case now. But I got to tell you, some people love the rubber, and they even have rubber straps that incorporate your buckle. That's clever. You got any interest in rubber, Jeff?
No interest
Who's on
in
the
rubber.
toilet right now?
What is happening?
Who is
What?
on the toilet?
Plastic?
Plastic is being plastic is being a watch.
Fivers sneak in here.
Oh, Weisenheimer?
You know, he's being a watch wrangler right now. That's why.
Yeah, we don't like that. We've been told we don't like that.
Come on.
Watch Habit, $5.50. Thanks, Arch. Have a drink, pal. Thank you indeed. I got to tell you guys, seriously, I want to hear. Do you ever feel looked down upon by Rolex ADs? Do you ever feel they are very condescending? Do you ever feel they're condescending to you? Tell me, Jeff. Do you?
Jeff
What
works
was the
for
question?
them.
Sorry. What was that,
Jeff,
Arch?
do you ever feel the dealers are condescending to you?
Oh, they can be, but I think it depends who you speak to. You know, it really does.
So what do you do
I've
to
walked
get
into
good
this.
service?
Great
What do you
idea.
do? Sorry?
You got to get to the right person within the AD. Some people just shrug you off, and you're better to walk out and walk back in another day.
Oh,
You know-
you reckon?
It really depends on the place. I have to say,
It
I've
does.
been to one that they don't want to know you, and the one I frequent a lot that
That
I've
is amazing. Sorry.
Ah,
sorry,
there you
sorry.
go. No,
Keep
it's all right.
talking. Look, sorry. I just
The one-
been mesmerized.
one that I go to a lot. They treat me good. I mean, I haven't gotten gifts like you guys get champagne and stuff, but I get watches,
Hey,
so I guess that's
hey,
all that
you buy a
matters.
bottle of cheap
Yeah.
champagne for $10. Big
Yeah.
deal. $10.
Right.
$10.
I'll take-
I had an AD that was very condescending to me once. Very, very condescending.
What did he say?
Do you remember I told you that story about how I had to drive out to that AD like an hour out for them to try to get me to buy all that jewelry and shit?
That's
Well,
just poor
Well, there was another AD in that area, and he was just so. I went in asking about a sub, and then his coworker comes in and he goes like, "This kid is asking for a sub," and he started shaking his head and laughing.
Really?
I was like, "Are you serious, dude? Like, I just came and asked." Like, I don't know. It really turned me
What
off
sort
to
of
the brand
sub?
for a
Gold
while.
sub, steel sub, two-tone, date or no date? Tell me what you're
No
asking
date
for.
sub when I was trying to get the no date sub.
You've got it, bud. Why don't you go back and say, "Got it, Buster"?
I know, right? Just go back and throw it in their face. It was very, very like.
Van Lux,
Ugh.
$2.79. I have the Everest with the buckle in blue on the sub. Some people, I gotta tell you, I haven't wanted to put this on anything else but its original bracelet, Jeff.
Yeah, no, leave it on that.
G-Man, $5. Art, second request. Have Rolex sub ceramic no date, Explorer 1 Mark 1 dial, Reverso, Man on the Moon, what next? Up to 50K. What the hell does he do? Armed robberies?
Jesus.
This is
Have
an easy
Rolex
one.
sub no date, have an Explorer 1, a Reverso, and a Man under Moon. He's got to get a GMT function watch.
GMT, I
yeah.
reckon.
Yeah. He has
You
to
need to
get
get a Pepsi or a Batgirl or a Batman or a black
or my favorite watch right here.
or the Explorer 2. Very, very
Polar
cool.
dial.
Very cool indeed. That
This is what he
beautiful.
needs.
Look at that. That is absolutely
Well,
beautiful.
his collection-
Look at that.
His collection looks very like a minimal style collection. No, I mean,
Yeah, it's very
it's got
cool.
The no date, the Explorer 1, very clean and minimal.
True.
Yeah.
I think the Explorer 2 might be a little much for him.
Hey Archie,
know.
No.
do you ever miss
There we
your
go.
Explorer too?
Plastic fell out before. Here he's
Oh.
back. Plastic, $5, reviving the ghost of the Wrangler. Too soon for ranch humor. Yes, I'm sorry, Plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we don't.
Ar-
Yeah,
Archie,
too soon.
circling back, do you miss your Explorer 2?
Oh man, I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, I miss it. I miss it. I gotta tell you, man. You know, I had my BMW in the 80s, 90s. When I sold it, I grieved for 2 years.
Oh my
Okay?
god.
My Explorer
Really?
2, oh man, I do miss it so much. Now that I got the sub, it's not as bad, but you know what? I'm going to tell you something. That was one of the biggest mistakes I did was selling that Explorer 2. Wouldn't it be so cool? A modern ceramic sub and the nice Explorer 2 40mm. Because mine was beautiful, solid end links, no holes case, F serial
Was a good
number,
one.
just a nice, gorgeous. Wouldn't that be a two-piece Rolex, one vintage, well, classic, and one modern? You know, wouldn't that be so amazing to have?
How long did
Yep.
you have that watch for?
Oh, I had it for a couple of years. Actually, I actually sold a no date 14060 to get the Explorer 2. That's what I did.
Whoa.
And hey, Plastic, just behave this time, Plastic. And Rich Buddy's on.
Hey,
Rich.
what's up, gentlemen? How are
Hey,
you?
Rich,
Going
you
on,
didn't
Rich?
get the FP Jean, did you?
What's up, Rich buddy?
No, not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Waiting. Still
Sorry.
waiting. Still
Hey, Rich
waiting.
buddy, how are you, mate?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Rich Buddy, what's the most offensive thing you can say to your AD without swearing at them?
Oh, I've never thought about that before. I wouldn't say nothing bad to them. Actually, I went to my 80 today, and they were all boarded up, and they said we're closed until further notice. Sorry. So every
What if-
store can go boarded up.
What if you say, well, it's still Patek Philippe, but I'll take a Panda if you give me a discount?
You know, the worst that I do is I go in there with another brand. I walk in with
Yeah.
another brand.
Yeah.
That's what I do. If it's Rolex, I want to pick. I'll walk in with a Patek. If it's whenever I go into
How do
Patek,
they
I wear my
find that?
date.
I find they get really funny when you wear a Patek.
Yeah. And then when I go into Patek, I wear a ceramic Daytona because everybody knows that's harder to get than a Patek.
Yeah.
And
But you
so
know what?
I
want
love
that
your
in there, too.
5196, man. You know that?
You know what that's like? That's like when you pull
Guys,
up
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Listen, Rich buddy, sorry guys, but
Yeah.
what could turn around this Rolex thing? Just say, I mean, I know obvious thing, like a huge increase in supply, but is there any global event that could turn around this Rolex shortage?
Yes,
You
there
know,
is,
actually,
okay?
in
I'll
my
tell you what
opinion, it
happens,
was-
okay? There's going to be a meteorite shower in 50 years'
Nah.
time, right? And what
Then-
happens is instead of having 24 hours in
More
a day,
meteorite
we have
dials.
26 hours in a day. So all conventional watches are absolutely useless. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but they'll become collector's item because they'll be called aerodials.
You know, what do you think?
They'll become aerodials.
Pushing higher. Luxury
We're gonna adjust
luxury
our
goods are
calendar,
pushing higher
okay?
because of the loss in currency value. Because the dollars and all the currencies are going down in value, so it isn't that
What's
the
gonna
watch
happen is
prices
we're
are
gonna have
going
a
up; it's
nuclear
that the
accident.
dollars are going down.
As Trump leaves, he's going to explode. He's going to explode and start pressing those nuclear warheads.
Push the button on the way out.
Nancy Pelosi could be right there.
I'll tell you what: we've had a 20% decrease in the value of USD this year.
Yes.
I'm
that's why,
gonna
'cause
I'm
it's
gonna expect a
uncertain.
20% increase in general Rolex pricing overall, coming from
I
that
gotta
as a
tell you-
result.
And Bitcoin?
Whoa. Do you
What?
think now is the time to buy?
In the secondary market, everything it's already been reflecting. So,
Yeah.
what percent of that 20 has already been factored in? I mean, a
Right.
ceramic Daytona is now 27,000. So I think we can already figure in half of that 20%. Maybe we got another 10% to go in the secondary market now. Who knows?
And you got to realize they are a charitable trust, so they can only
Yeah.
raise their prices so much, but they're going to be maxing it out as much as they can to catch
But-
up.
Here
But
we
But they
go.
I don't
are
think,
building another factory, JJ.
They're a private company. They're not limited to anything.
Rolex?
Here we go, guys. I
There-
gotta read
it's
this
a
super
charitable-
chat. This is where the money comes in, guys.
Isn't it a charitable remainder trust, a CRT?
Exactly.
It's a
it is.
charitable
It's a
trust.
charitable.
That means it's
Yes,
private.
exactly.
It's not a
Mr.
public
Grant,
company.
£2. Plastic. Bring back lost and stolen register. No. And Van Lux, $2.79. What stocks should I invest in? Tesla. There you go. That's the tip. Tesla.
For
I gotta
entertainment
tell you-
purposes only, we are not financial investors.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. I gotta tell you guys. Ooh, look at what's that? Boris D. Argent. He gets bored. He wants to see he's a millennial. He wants to bring the focus back to himself.
Christian
We're
Dior.
just guys who are chatting. And he
Tim,
gets
are you,
bored.
are you Tim?
Hey, what about me?
Tim, are you
What
Boris
about me?
Orange?
I want to talk. I want to talk.
I'm not. No. You guys talk. I'm
Tim,
just
Tim, are you Boris
doing
Orange?
a sideshow. No,
Tim,
Boris.
Did you get the email
Archie,
I
where's
sent you?
Boris
Have a
Orange?
look.
I got it,
What did
Archie.
you think?
Well, I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna
Why
read
don't
it
you
after
upload
the show.
first edition installment, so then you could get some traffic.
Oh,
Would that be a good
that's a
idea?
really good idea, Archie.
Yeah, go and
Wow.
do it now, and you can say it's all done. So when the show's ending, wouldn't
Yeah.
that be a clever idea, Tim?
That's a really clever.
I
Actually.
gotta tell you guys something serious.
Talk
Do
to
you
us,
think it
Spawn.
would be stupid? Do you think it would be stupid if you put all your money, right, all your investable money, that's into Rolex and Patek? What do you think of that as an idea?
Horrible idea.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
No.
cash heavy.
You know what? You'd come up as far as like the appreciation goes, but where you would lose is in getting rid of them. The cost in getting rid of them by giving them to a dealer is where you're going to lose all your gains. Right?
Yeah, Spawn, if I got to be honest, your money's better suited in real estate. At least it'll cash flow or something, or
Yeah, but what
be
if
in
you
stock that have
get
dividend.
sued or you get default? You can just put your watches into a briefcase and fike off, can't you?
True.
Well, Rolex
That's
gains are
true.
instant, though. Rolex gains are instant. When you walk into an AD and you get it, you can instantly flip it. You don't have to wait for appreciation.
You
Diversify.
can't get it at
Diversify.
retail unless you buy garbage. You know, there's how much garbage do you need to buy?
If you have 10% of your portfolio in hard goods like Rolex and gold, it's not a bad idea. Like Arch said, if you get sued, you could disappear with that little briefcase. Nobody knows.
Exactly. That's exactly what I say there.
Yeah,
Rich, here we go. Showcase watches, £2. Rich, download WhatsApp and join the
Action over
Cardinals
here.
group. Are you on WhatsApp, Rich?
No, I'm not.
Ah, man, you're missing a lot. We get a lot of secret comments. We do
Okay,
so
maybe
much
I'll
stuff.
join. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll see what it's about.
You need to.
All right. All right.
JJ, if you get sued, you put all your property, your property owner, you turn it to your mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but once you start getting sued, it's a little too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
have
to
do that
turn it
before.
back.
They can
They
go
roll it
back.
They can roll
Yeah.
it back in divorce.
Yeah,
you know
fair.
that the trusts and everything. They can roll that stuff back.
I know how to get out of that.
Yeah, there's a get outs, but
What's that?
Suicide.
I was gonna say, are you?
Okay. You
What are we
liquidate
talking about?
everything. You liquidate everything and put it
I
in
wrote-
Bitcoin.
A rope
Nobody
in a
can-
tree, guys. A rope in a
yeah,
tree.
No.
That's the solution right there to everyone's problems.
Wait,
Hey.
really? You just put it all in Bitcoin and they can't touch it?
Nobody can touch it. No court. Nobody can touch it.
There's no way to get it out for them. You're the only one who can,
Right.
do anything.
Nobody can freeze it. Nobody can touch it. You can move to another, flee to another country.
Apparently, Julian Assange.
Nobody can
Hey, Tim, you
trace
might
it.
know this. Apparently,
Find
Julian
you.
Assange
Wait,
is a
no.
Bitcoin billionaire.
Is that
Hey, let-
true? That's crazy. You can get out of having to pay for a divorce with Bitcoin?
Let me
Well,
ask you guys a question.
What's the worst they're gonna do? Put you in jail for contempt? Do the time. Fuck them.
Let me ask you guys a question. What do you think
Right?
about this? You take 15,000 instead of buying a watch with it, put it in Bitcoin for a few months, and see if you could buy a watch for triple the value, or maybe get
Have
nothing.
you heard
What do you
of
think?
a Ponzi scheme? Eventually, you need
No
people
investment
to
advice.
keep.
No
there's
investment
not
advice.
enough idiots.
Or
in the
watch
world to
Bitcoin
put
halve
money
in value.
into it.
I
No,
know.
Yeah,
no
watch
investment
Bitcoin
advice.
halve in value.
No.
Watch the exchanges go broke.
That's
Then
more of
there
a
you
gamble,
are
I'm
gone.
saying.
And someone's
You got to be smart like Rich Buddy to make money
When you're
out
in
of.
prison, your computer
You got to be
gets
smart like Rich
pawned.
Buddy to
What
make
about
money
that?
out of Bitcoin.
When you're in prison, your computer, your laptop with all the codes gets pawned. What do you say then?
Exactly.
Hey?
Right. I was figuring more like a gamble, not really an investment, but for fun.
yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, Rolex. Jeff, what are you getting next? Tell me what you're getting next.
Yeah, you have me to fun, JJ. It's cool.
I wonder how.
Get some
Arch, I
milk.
reckon the Panda or the Z Blue. One or both.
Tim,
No, mate.
Tim, what are you getting next, man?
You know, I'm thinking
What sort
Probably
of
the
camera is that?
Kermit.
The quality's amazing. What sort of camera
thank
is
you.
that?
3D.
it's Canon RP.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's actually yeah.
How
Thank
much
you.
was it?
It's $1,000.
Jesus.
$1,000.
Jesus, dude.
Let's get those super chats in, fellas.
Oh
Archie needs
my
a new
God.
Yeah,
camera.
yeah,
Yeah, good lord.
yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. $800
Rolex,
alone.
Rolex.
What's
going on, Arch?
I
What's
want
going
to
on?
ask you
800 books
something, man. I
behind
want
you.
to ask you
Please.
something truthful.
What's going on, buddy?
This year, are you getting the Tacoma? The Tacoma.
No.
Why
I'm
not?
not
There's
going
money
to.
to be made in it.
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know. I'm saving for a condo soon. I want to get one this year.
Okay, condo.
So,
Good move.
yeah. I'm gonna finally make the move. So that, and I want a new watch.
Okay,
Mm.
that sounds pretty damn cool. I
Yeah.
want to ask Marco, JJ Lacoute, JJ. What you gonna get that paddock, or you gonna keep pussing around?
I'm
Come
not
on,
sure
man.
yet.
Just pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, I know. I should just do it, right?
Just do it, man. It's a bargain. It's a good price. It's second hand. Yeah, they treated you like shit, but what do you expect? You want your ass licked, or do you want to get a
Yes.
What
For
do you want?
for 30 grand, yes, I do.
Yeah, but they're not making any margin at it. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
the price. They're not
Yeah,
making
you're right.
any.
Submariner.
No,
they're
you're
not
right.
making any.
You know what it really is? I mean,
What?
it's worth it to get it. You're right. I just every time I say I should pull the money out of investments, the market keeps going up and up. It's like
Exactly.
you know, it's like you're gonna lose more than 30 because if 6 months that
Exactly.
30 might be 40. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I gotta just grab my nuts and do it.
You got to put it on a credit card. That's the only option.
HELOC, man. HELOC.
Archie, everyone wants their ass licked, mate. Come on.
I'm just saying.
You got a
man,
super
just-
chat.
So what do you say, Arch? Do it? Come on, give me a push. Should I do it?
Just pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, man.
What are you looking at pulling the trigger on?
GB $2. I was on the
Fuck.
WhatsApp. Where do I send my info? I want on the WhatsApp. GB, you got to email me at ArchieLuxury72. Email me your cell phone number and I'll add you. We'll add you because you've sent a lot of money, but normally it's $20 to join the group.
Do whatever you need to do.
It's
Pay the
5205, Rich.
Just stop mucking around, okay?
I know.
Just pull the trigger, man. I mean, come on.
That guy earlier that
You're-
super chatted
you're
you.
a grown man, for God's sake. Okay, now the next person
Rich
I want
buddy.
to talk to is Marco. Marco,
What's up, man?
when are you gonna wake the fuck up?
We got a super chat from NJT Ponif right in time. There you go.
Okay.
No. We're on you. We're on you.
Here we go. This is my good friend MJT. I am so looking forward to the Pepsi, man. I tell you what, I'm making MJT. I've got the money. I got money in my bank account. I can take a bit out of my
Oh,
credit
MJ.
card. I got a
T super chat. MJT.
I got a watch also that's I'm selling to
God.
pay for my credit card back. MJT 5168G. Yes or no? So this is the Aquanaut. This is not just an Aquanaut.
The grenade.
It's the green one.
Yes.
What model? Give me the reference number. What is it? It's
5168G.
5168G. Man, this is one of the coolest Patek Philippe's of our age.
Now that got to be
This-
about 85,000. What's it gotten up to now? I wonder.
It's about 80.
It's ridiculous. Now, the only thing is, I got to be completely honest with you, man.
That
I
blue
think I
is
prefer
nice
the
too.
blue. What do you reckon?
Too.
The blue
Yeah.
or the green?
I'm green all the way. Green all
Just
the way.
Green.
Go for it, man.
It's a different
Yeah.
one.
MJT,
The green
man,
is
I tell
totally
you
different.
honestly-
Big yes from me.
I tell you honestly, just pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Go with the green,
Pull the
MJT.
trigger, okay?
It's absolutely
Rich, is this-
fantastic.
Yeah.
Jump the shark, Fonzie, okay? GB, $2. Sent you my email. Thanks, bud. No worries, man. I gotta tell you seriously, Marco, stop dicking around.
Bonif, I don't want to
Nobody
pay over
cares.
retail, man.
Nobody cares about your pathetic existence. Get the Explorer.
oh
Do it. Do it.
my
it.
god, dude.
Okay?
But how much over retail is it really on the website? It's like, is it that
It's
much
an
over?
Explorer 1. It's not that much.
I haven't looked.
Buy it.
Curious.
These dealers aren't your
Couple
friends.
of $100.
MJT, $5. MJT, $5. It is the final piece, AC3. After this, I am out.
Oh no.
MJT.
Then get the one
You
you
know
really
what?
want.
I gotta tell you, seriously, I think sometimes in life, it's good to have an end game because how many watches do you really need? It just gets. I got a friend of mine's got 44 watches, 27 Rolex. You know what? How many do you really need?
That's too many.
That's a nice exit watch.
Yeah,
This guy's
beautiful.
got an amazing collection. Got about 10 pieces. Just a nice collection there. I don't have a problem at all. Seriously, MJT, I think it's good to have a bit. I'm actually, I tell you honestly, MJT, once I get my Pepsi, that's it. I don't need any more. When I say I don't need any more, maybe
He's
one
already
or two
backing
down
down.
the track, but I'm not lusting or craving for anything anymore. That's it. That is it.
But that's the best position to be in. No, Arch, you're fully satisfied with what you have. But if an amazing deal comes your way and you like it, you can grab it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
like going to a buffet. You've eaten everything, right? And then on the way home, you know, Baskin Robbins has got free ice cream. You just pull in and have one more cone, don't you? It's like going to a buffet at a 5-star restaurant, 5-star hotel. You just eat and eat and eat. You're just content. You have enough.
Archie keeps going for the Kung Pao.
Stay away from the vegetables and breads. You want to eat seafood, expensive stuff. Joe Kramer, $5. Mark,
Fishy
get the
pussy.
Explorer and get rid of. No, he's got to keep the Pam. Keep the Pam.
I don't think
please.
the Pam's a shitter. The Pam's not a shitter. That's a great watch.
Mm.
I don't think anyone else agrees, but I think it's a great watch.
It is a great watch.
If you
Why
don't
is it
need
not
to
a
sell
great
it, don't
watch?
sell it.
That's fair.
I was waiting for Marco to say, that's loser talk. Just get a Rolex.
Yeah, I really want to add an Explorer one now too. I keep thinking about them. I keep looking at photos online.
Archie, can you pull up the red Singapore version of this watch for MJT as well? He's
That,
considering that.
I think they made a world-time chronograph, right?
Better.
Yes.
Oof,
Nah.
that red world-time chronograph and with
I
the red
wouldn't get
dial.
the Singapore version because Singaporeans tend to be really nasty critters.
Mean and nasty.
They're nasty. To quote Mike Hall.
I
I
thought
love
this
the
was
red,
Kevin O'Leary edition.
The red mini
Yeah.
track. This is beautiful. And the hand.
Ponif, go to that picture down below where there's all the watches lined up. Yeah. Look at that world time chronograph with the red dial. It's beautiful, Ponif.
No, I don't know.
Oh, it's so nice in person, Ponif. I've
I
seen it.
prefer the
Oh,
blue.
my
That's
God.
a Singapore
I
version
honestly-
also, isn't it?
Yeah.
I prefer the blue. I reckon the blue looks better. Okay.
Classic.
Yeah, I prefer the blue too. But the green one
I
is
think-
really nice.
I think the red would look really good on me.
I don't know. For the type of watch it is, I like the green with the rubber. It's more like
I don't know if the blue's the right one
Nice
for
to-
this watch. Just
Yeah.
the
Deflection
green makes
marker.
it different. Green
nice
makes it-
deflection.
yeah. I agree with you, Rich. The blue would be more if it's like a classy watch on a leather band. With this on the rubber, it's more casual. The green is I like the green.
Yeah, and the green is the real unique reference of this watch.
Right. I agree.
Super chat.
DP, $5. Remember, life is an eternal farewell from the swiftly passing days. Enjoy every moment.
Very true.
Yes. So true. DP is on point.
If you get
I've
the
got
chance
some-
to watch the new Disney movie called Soul, I watched that with my kids the other day, and wow, that kind of teaches you a life lesson even as an
I
adult.
don't need
Great movie.
life lessons from American corporate nasty company, okay? I
Guys,
think
always
their
deflex.
IT work-
Always deflex. I'll pick up flex.
I tell you what, Disney's been dishonorable as a company. I really, really angry at Disney, what they did to their staff. You know, they're just nasty. You know that?
Do you mean how they opened during COVID?
No, they
Or what?
just they outsourced
Oh,
everything.
completely
They
shut
just
down.
they just shafted everyone in the back. You know that typical American corporates, just nasty.
Yeah, everything's made in China. Well,
I got to tell you, it's just vicious and nasty. Marco. Just get the Explorer one.
you know the gentleman that super chatted and he has the Nautilus and he has the weekly calendar. You know, it'd be a great third watch for him. The 5172. What do you think about the 5172? Amazing.
That's the replacement to the 5170.
Oh my god, yeah, I like that one. And for 78,000, I think it fits his price point.
But Ponif, I don't understand. What's the rush? Why do I need to rush?
Well, that's the watch I recommended. Yeah. That's,
Why do you need to
I
rush?
like.
Because you could be dead tomorrow. That's why.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
What
Get
happens
it.
then? You have
don't
no Rolex. You have no Rolex.
I don't think you've really rushed. I mean, you've really researched what you want. This is not like an impulse buy. You know what I mean?
I can wait another 5 years before getting the watch. I want to get it at the right price. That's it. I don't want to pay over retail. I just want to get it at retail.
It's only going up in price, Marco. That's so
Yeah.
cute listening to you talk.
I agree with Marco saying, but I just got to tell you one thing. If it's 500 over retail now, in 2 months, retail is going to be more expensive than what you paid today.
No,
Yep.
seriously, what I'm saying is,
Can I
why
please
can't I
give
just
you some
wait
life
and get it at
advice?
retail?
Because
Can I
retail
give
is going to
you
be
some life
more in 2
advice?
months than it is
Can
now.
I give you?
Just
Can
put
I
it
give
in
you-
some shares, and in 3 days, pull it out, and you'll make the premium.
Let me give you some life advice, okay? I tell you this now, right? Every man, you don't need 50 Rolexes, you don't need 47, 27, you don't need 10. Every man, just have one Rolex. Just one Rolex. Okay, whatever that model is for you is your choice. But please, get one Rolex. I got the Submarina. I got the Subby, okay?
Congratulations, Arch.
Maybe we should all use reverse.
All we need is one. You gotta have one Rolex. What happens if you get hit by a car or something bad happened?
Okay,
You know
first of
what,
all, I'm not
man?
even going
Life is
outside,
too
Connor.
short. And how much are you gonna save? You think the ADs are gonna look after you? Seriously, man? They see this young kid come in. You think you're the only young fool who comes in asking for a Rolex at retail? Yeah, man! Join the list! Yeah, man! No worries! Don't call us, we'll call you. Come on, man. Wake up! Wake up and buy the watch. Just one Rolex. So I'm not saying to you to buy 10 of them. I didn't say to you buy 5. One and done. And I'll be honest with you, maybe you need to get rid of the Pam. It's
Not
ugly.
getting rid of the pan, Ponif. I'm not getting rid
ugly.
It's a great watch.
Ugly.
Loser talk,
It's-
Marco.
It's ugly, and it's not Rolex.
It's okay, but once you get the Rolex, you probably won't wear it anymore.
Yeah.
Rolex constipation.
DP $5. Marco must change his avatar until he actually owns the Explorer. Then you must change your avatar. I gotta tell you.
I think we should make him do that right now.
Seriously, guys, I want to say this to you. If you don't own, look, who's on the panel here? Let's have a look. I got a Rolex. I couldn't live without it, okay? I wasn't the man I wanted to be. We've got Rolex. You got your sub, no date. Fair enough.
Thank
Marco, nothing. Wah. Tim has got a few.
Yep.
He's got connections. JJ LeCoultre, you got a few Rolex.
I have
Jeff's got
oil
a few.
billionaires.
Rich Buddy, have you got any Rolex still? Yes, he does.
He does.
You got Rolex, Jeff Buddy, Rich Buddy, haven't you?
Yeah, sorry. 7 and 8, an 8th one on the way.
And plastic, that's all he's got is Rolex. Man, just get a Rolex. One Rolex is all. I'm not saying to you buy 10 of them, just buy one.
But what's the
Very
rush
Kramer.
on it? I don't understand. Why do I need to get one absolutely today on the spot?
The prices are going up.
Life without
That's-
Rolex is not a life worth living.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Joe Kramer, $5. Actually, Marco, I gotta admit, if you can find one at retail, play hardball. I got my Explorer with 50. That's just stupid, man. Joe Kramer, the market's changed.
Rolex is like a testosterone injection, Marco.
Man, I gotta be honest with you, Marco. The rush is this. There's no rush. I don't care what you do. I really don't care what you do. But you'll find your life will get better if you wear Rolex.
I don't know, Pon. If you said that the sub didn't exactly make you happy.
I just say that so morons out there are happy with their tutors. That's just for the hoi polloi there. The reality is, every day I put my Rolex on. It makes
Get a
a big
big
difference.
smile.
MJT, $5. Tim, what extremely dangerous stunts do you have coming up? Please give advance notice so we don't miss the ending.
Well, actually, I
Keep
was
us informed.
planning to stream today from the Central Park, but it was so cold and I forgot my gloves and I was like, oh my God, let's get out of here. Let's go home.
ABC, man, how are you?
Hey Archie, how's it going?
Hey, did you finish the gig on the other channel? How's it
Would I
going,
do such a thing?
man?
Would
Go say hello
Hang
to
out
the
with them?
boys.
Would I do that? Would I do that?
Hey man, you're a free agent. You're allowed to swing both ways. We do not own you. You're allowed to
Anyway,
swing.
I didn't go on, but still, I've just been doing a few
I
bits
want to
and
say to
bobs
you,
here and
man,
there.
ABC, you'd agree. You need a Rolex in your life, otherwise it is not complete, is it?
100%. And you know
Just
what, Marco?
one. I don't mean
You're,
10.
Marco, you're
two.
gonna kick yourself when you get it, thinking, "Why didn't I get this sooner?"
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get it. I don't understand what's the rush though. If I get it now, or I get it in a year from now, or I get it in 2 years from now,
That's
like
what
I
the
just want to
50-year-old
get it at
virgin
retail.
says. That's what the 50-year-old virgin says. What's the rush? What's the rush?
What's the difference in premium and retail?
Couple of $100.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Man,
get
the
it
whole-
already.
Not for me, it's not.
The
You
whole,
have to pay 15% import tax on the value of the watch.
Hide it in your prison purse.
yeah. And that's only $75 if it's 500. So it'd be $575. My whole thing is in 2 months when the retail price goes up 500, it's going to be the same thing as if you bought it on the secondary today. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And if you wait 2 years, you're going to pay even more. That's the only point I was trying to make to you.
And Rolex could put up prices.
Right.
There's no rush, boys.
Do
There's
you
no
think
rush.
Rolex is going to put up prices in 2021?
I reckon they
I
will.
heard twice.
Give us the inside
Yeah.
scoop, Jeff. Give us the inside
Yeah.
scoop.
Do you think prices are going up, Jeff?
They'll definitely go up, I think. I don't know about
This
twice,
year?
but at least once. Yeah, I reckon they'll go up. They have every year.
Mm.
They'll go up. They're definitely going up, especially the way the money situation is now. They're definitely going to go up.
Yeah.
And do you think the Explorer 1 is the safe buy?
Definitely.
Yes,
think so?
yes, yes. Of course. Explorer 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I always thought if it doesn't have a bezel, you're screwed.
No.
You gotta
No,
scoop
no,
that, Archie.
They're going to do something
gotta-
to it as well. I mean,
Well, Austin Daniels says it's got to have a meaningful bezel, a functional bezel.
Well, that's to go over retail, but it'll still hold its value. It's a sports watch, you know.
it's such a cool
Yeah,
watch.
definitely.
And it's got that amazing clasp. And it's got those 369. It's
I gotta
funky.
tell you, man,
and
DP, here we go.
matte
DP,
dial.
$5. Rich, buddy, that Havana is Hollywood. Buying FP Jean is like buying a Picasso while Picasso is alive. God bless. What is happening? Are we getting any updates there, man? What's going on, man?
We got stopwatch and roll as well, Pana, up above.
I should be getting it around June, mid year, and
Stopwatch and roll, $10. 20-something walking into Rolex AD with no purchase history, buying Steel Sports at retail. Buy it second-hand, Marco!
you could get lucky.
Come on.
Hey, Rich, did you have to pay for your whole watch down payment before you got it?
No, sir.
Oh, all right, because I had They had told me I had gotten on the list for not a list, but I've got they said I could buy it, and I would have to pay up front and wait for it to come in like in a year.
A couple of people as well I know in the same situation, even from my same boutique, but maybe it's because I had a little bit of a relationship with them, a long communique for a couple of years in emails, and I'm on a list for another piece. I offered a deposit. He told me I didn't need to. So I think they know that if I back out, I think they know I'll screw myself out of the Chronometra Blue order if I mess with them, right?
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they wanted me to put 44,000 down and wait a year. I said, I don't know if I want to do that.
Who asked you that?
FP Jean for the Octaloon.
You're losing all that investment opportunity. Isn't that crazy?
MJT, $5. Good show. I'm off, Jeff. We are doing coffee again today at the same place, same time.
We're on.
There you go.
Yeah, the only way making that work is with a low interest loan.
Right. Yeah, I didn't want to give them my money for a year that I could have invested for a year while I wait for it. It just didn't make sense.
In a bear market, it'd be okay, right?
Right. Yeah.
Who knows what's going on, but...
Why would you give them? You would give them 44,000, Arch, and wait a year?
44,000, my God, that's a lot of money. What's to say they're going to exist in a year's time?
Exactly.
What do you think? Seriously, man?
Oh, I didn't do it, so I didn't think it was a good.
You know what though? You can do is you can keep checking with the guy to see what they have coming in, because they had a Havana with a date and moon phase coming in that I could have just bought right then and there. So once in a while they'll get they'll have a watch.
What stopped you doing that, man?
So you can check and see what's available. It was rose gold. If it was platinum, I might have bought it, but it was rose gold. I definitely want platinum. You know, that too, I think it was considerably more as well. Probably 58.
Cool.
Right. Probably more.
How come so expensive, man?
Well, yeah, but if you try to buy the Octaloon on the secondary, it's like 60, no? Isn't it? Something like that, Rich?
They're very close.
Super chats.
Very close.
Here we go. Super chats. We like our super chats. We do like them. Oleg Banning Gold, $5. Am I the only person on earth who loves the deep sea James Cameron more than the Pepsi and the sub?
Probably.
Yeah, you probably are. I love the deep sea, but it's very big. It's very big. Watch. It's very big. And DP, $5. By the way, that quote was from Kevin O'Leary, being interviewed by Teddy B.
Oh, yeah.
Jean is like buying a Picasso while Picasso is alive.
I mean, that's very true. The guy he's brilliant.
Kevin O'Leary probably has 50 of them. That's why.
He's got a massive ego, but don't you think?
He's a bit of a recluse, I think, more than anything.
You guys should do some research on how he actually got rich. It's kind of a funny story.
No, I've done the research. He had that company.
Yep.
Which had a software. He bought into a software company, which he sold for a mozza.
Yeah, but you know that the company that bought it, right, retained him, obviously, as you do, and then they ended up firing him because the company that he sold to them was completely overvalued.
Of course it was overvalued. He pumped and dumped. What's wrong with that? It's called commerce!
And then
it's called free enterprise, sunshine, no warranty. Let the buyer beware.
You know, isn't that funny? You're the buyer. You're supposed to do your due diligence, and you blame the guy that's taking the money that you're willing to pay.
This is the Canadian approach. This is exactly what's wrong with you're exactly right, man. This is exactly it, man.
No, I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I'm just saying it's worth noting.
No, I completely agree. Yeah, he's a shark. He's a shark.
You know, when it comes to F. Bjorn, how often are you going to get, like, when's the next watchmaker going to come along? Who is it? When is the next guy coming along? How often do they come?
Well, there's a lot of people like F.P. Jorn. To be fair, Kerry Voutilainen is probably better than F.P. Jorn. He makes 50 watches a year, and he's the greatest dial maker in watch history. So, I mean...
Right, but there aren't that many of these guys, right?
Yeah. And then, of course...
There's going to be more. There's going to be more of these guys. There's a new, fresh market for watches, so we'll have a lot of new watchmakers coming in the next couple of years. So
I got to be completely frank with you. I think it's dangerous to buy these smaller watchmakers, okay? I'm telling you honestly, I don't know why you guys jump into these things with makers that... FP Jean did a lot of nasty things. He invented special screws.
Yeah, I was just about to say that scared me a bit. Screws.
That's a
Who,
bit
I was
nasty.
telling you, I
Why
watched
did he
that.
do that?
Did I tell you I watched somewhere and they said the guy, something happened to the guy's watch and he tried to make somebody else work on it and he charged him 3 times the price. It was like $12,000 to work on it.
Yep.
Super chat.
He's got a massive...
Fast
ego.
and
What, Arch?
Here we go.
I like
Here
that
we go.
watch,
VP
that I'm
pump.
getting, but I'm also trying to secure.
Go
I
to
want
the
to
first one.
secure that Havana.
VP.
Here,
That
we
chronometric
did
blue, I
DP,
wanna
that's the
figure
one
that
about
out.
the Picasso. And then we got
Next
DP
one.
$5. Here we go, Marco. You can't speak until you buy the Explorer. Yeah, that. But now he's worth over 400 million, Marco.
Yeah, we're just saying he's a shark. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he ripped them off. He sold them piece of shit.
What do you mean? Of course, there's a lot wrong with that.
Mr. 2, $8. Good show again. I'm also off. Jeff, are we doing coffee again? Same place.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing the Benz again. Well done.
Bear Clooney watches $2. FP Jean does less than nothing for me. We're going to wrap this up. 10 more minutes and we're out of here. I want to thank you guys for coming on today. You guys have been really, really cool.
By the way, Archie,
Thanks,
the
Arch.
episode 1 of Archie Luxury, I called it The Rise of Archie Luxury, is on the timwright.com. So if the punters want to go and read the first chapter, I gotta say it needs a lot of work, a lot of editing. But you know what? Like,
It needs a lot of work. What do you mean by that? The guy who wrote it is in Mensa. He's in Mensa.
What is that?
It's the smartest
IQ
people on the earth. IQ
agency.
of
Really?
150 plus.
Okay,
The
well,
guy's a genius, okay?
really? Okay.
I think maybe you may not
I
be.
didn't have the time to read like chapter 2, 3, and 4, but
Skip
hey.
through it. Just post it up.
Hey,
Slop.
it's
cut
up. It's
and
up.
Paste. You heard of cut and paste.
Yeah,
Don't
but I'm gonna
analyze these things.
spread it out across 7 episodes. We got time.
Yeah.
I want to build up some, anticipation. It's a cliffhanger. So
Yeah, he did a great job, don't you think?
I'm gonna have to read the whole thing, but the first chapter, it's I'm gonna have to read the whole thing.
Yeah. So the first chapter's up on your site for people to have a
Yep,
look at.
it's
now?
up. Yep, it's up. It's on timwright.com. Timwright.com.
Tim Wright.
It's the Archie Luxury fan fiction, guys.
Beautiful. What can you
Love
say
it.
about that? That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. See?
Here's Bear Clooney's not into dress watches. He only does sports watches, to be fair, though. Otherwise, he would
I
have a
love
dress
Bear.
Patek or a dress Lange, right? He doesn't have a dress watch.
He's a cool guy. Bear is very cool. He's a nice guy. Bear's a lovely guy. He tries
Yep,
his
good guy.
best.
Bear Clooney is amazing. He let me live in the woods. Spared my life.
Bear's
Man,
a
oh,
lovely
man.
guy. I like Bear. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this baby up very soon. So, guys, Rolex. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We had a great show. All I can
Well
say
done, Arch.
is, Marco, please, look at this. We don't give Rolex any slack, do we? We don't make
What's up,
fun of
guys?
you, Rolex. You got one Rolex, no dates. It's a little bit boring. I would have gone for the date personally, but we don't
You
say
don't think I
anything.
would have? That's what I asked for, though. That's what I told my ID. I was like, I want a
Nothing wrong
date
with the
sub.
date.
Listen, you.
And they called me and they were like, we have a no date if you want it. Didn't even look at it,
You
paid
had-
over the phone.
Grab it.
Yeah, I
you know as
raced
well as
down
I
there
do.
and got it.
You did the right
Actually, that's
thing.
one of the few things you can get without even having to look at it. Right.
Didn't,
A
yeah.
Rolex. A
Grab it
Rolex.
with
Yeah.
both hands.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
out of all you guys, none of you have any of the new OP41s on your wrists.
They're hard
I'm
to
not-
get, believe it or
I'm
not.
not annoyed. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the wait. For an Oyster Perpetual, it's like a year wait right now.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
I don't think it's
Great.
worth it. I don't think it's worth it personally. Even though the yellow dial looks really cool, in my opinion.
That's the one I'm
You
waiting
know,
for.
a yellow dial would go really nice with the yellow Porsche 911. Oh my
Exactly.
god. It's
Well,
a
I
match
like the
made in
yellow.
heaven.
I like the yellow. I like the green, and I like the red.
Rolex, get a Toyota Corolla instead, man.
I'm not getting a second car. That was dumb. That was the dumbest of ideas.
I told you that. Didn't I say that to you?
Yeah, you're right. I literally thought about it, and I was like, he's right. I was just pissed. I was like, he's fucking right.
The point.
Whatever. He's right. Whatever. I would rather save the money and then get another watch. Like, I'm thinking, I really like the Explorer one. I'm really considering it.
Man, whatever you can get in Rolex, just grab it, man. You're so lucky to be able to go in there with your sub on.
You might get it before Marco.
Park the Porsche.
Probably.
Rolex, would you go for Milgauss?
A Z Blue, yeah. I really like the Z Blues. They're really cool.
Blue's amazing, man.
Yeah. Would I get it over the Explorer one? I don't think so. I think I would go for the Explorer one, personally.
Ooh, okay.
What about a Datejust, like a Wimbledon Datejust? I love
forget that.
Yeah, if we're talking real watches
we
right
want
now.
sports Rolex, steel
Oh, they're
sports,
so
steel
nice,
sports.
No, I really think between the Explorer and the Milgauss, I really like the Explorer one for some reason. I don't know why. I keep looking at photos of them and I'm just like, it works. It's perfect.
It's a very clean
it's
look.
simple.
It's
It's
clean,
iconic.
immaculate.
Iconic.
It's iconic.
Yeah, I just
You'll be chuffed to bits with it, okay? Just get the Explorer one.
Oh dear.
Okay, guys, we'll wrap this up. See you tomorrow, guys.
See you, mate.